Hello, welcome to Kevlar's Quest, the Modern Life podcast. I'm Kevin Ejezi. Today's quest is how to win a rich, high value man, not just catch his eye. How to win a rich, high value man, not just catch his eye. Let's be honest. When I say rich, I mean rich, rich. The kind of rich where you don't have to work anymore. You can travel the world, live in a luxury, or stay home raising kids without worrying about bills. For many women, marrying a man like that is the dream. One man, one marriage, and boom, access to a whole new life. Now, if that man is also handsome, charming, interesting, maybe even famous, that's the jackpot. But here's the catch. This kind of man is the hardest to marry. He's got options, lots of them. So if you're aiming for the top, you need to be honest with yourself. Are you ready for the level of challenge that you get? Think of it like skiing. You will know the game called skiing, where you move on ice. With something like a slate, you move on ice. Rich, attractive men are double black diamonds. If you are not an expert, you are going to wipe out. But here's the good news. It's possible. Women do marry these men. You just need to treat the process seriously, like a full-time job, because if you don't, you'll probably end up working a full-time job anyway. So how do you do it? First, you need to be physically attractive and sexually open. If you are not, that isn't your lane. That's just reality. You need to offer the kind of allure that makes a man open the gates. But here's the twist. What gets you in isn't what keeps you in. Seduction has two phases. Entry and retention. You need both. Think of it like a job. You need to nail the interview to get hired, but you also need to perform well to keep the job. A lot of women fear being discarded after sex. And yes, that happens. But not always, because the guy is a player. Most men don't invest time and energy just for one night. If a woman gets tossed, it's often because she didn't bring the second set of skills to the table. So what are those skills? Well, let's start with what doesn't work. If you are demanding jealousy, you have a lot of jealousy in you. You are critical, boring, self-absorbed in yourself only. You don't care about any other person, or emotionally stingy. You are not going to last. Men with options won't tolerate that. You need to be pleasant, engaging, and emotionally intelligent. And if you can't change your personality, at least change your presentation when you are with him. It's like starting a new job. You don't walk in on a day. You don't walk in on day one and start rearranging your office. You observe, learn, and earn your place. Over time, you can gain influence, but only if you play it right. Now, here's the real secret. Being attractive and inoffensive isn't enough. You need something more. And to explain that, I want to share a story. A long time ago, there was a powerful king who loved women, but not in a good way. Every night, he would choose a new beauty, spend the night with her, and have her killed in the morning. One day, his servants brought him a woman named Shazad. She was stunning, but also clever. She knew what was coming, so she came up with a plan. That night, she started telling the king a story. It was full of adventure, romance, and mystery. Just as it got good, she stopped and asked to finish it the next night. The king was curious and agreed for her to finish it the next night. The next night she continued, but again left him hanging. Night after night, she kept him hooked. Her stories were so vivid, her character so lovable that the king couldn't bear to lose her. After 1001 nights, she had fallen in love. He had fallen in love. That's the king had fallen in love. He made her his queen. Did you see what had happened? She proved her relevance to the king in a very wonderful way that the king now knew that, I really need this woman in my life. So, that's the key. That's the key for you ladies. The lady Shazad didn't just get chosen. She captivated. She didn't just enter the city, she conquered it. If you want to win the king, you have to be more than beautiful. You have to be unforgettable. So ask yourself, are you just trying to be chosen, or are you ready to captivate? Ladies, here's the thing. Some women never bother to level up because they think they're already the prize. And honestly, there are more of those women out there. They're better for the savory, clever, and enchanting you. Why? Because where most aren't putting in effort beyond their looks, you get to shine even brighter by showing your relevance, not only looks. But don't get it twisted. Winning over a rich, attractive man today isn't easy. You have to do your homework. Remember, not all men are the same. Kings can be unpredictable. So understand his unique tastes, interests, and values, his values. This is key to every relationship. If he craves adventure, give him excitement and excellency, even in your grace and the way you move, and the thrills. If he loves deep conversation, bring wit and fresh ideas. If he enjoys a good challenge, be the one who keeps him on his toes. But don't expect one approach fits all. What truly sets you apart is going beyond surface level beauty. Being charming, entertaining, delightful, while adapting to what he truly values. And don't rush it. Like any meaningful conquest, patience is part of the game. Just like the lady, Shazad, won the king. She took it slowly. It was after 1001 nights that the king married her. Not only did she get the king, she also was able to keep him with her relevance in his life and her charms. So that kind of woman has very high value to the king. And that's why the king will say, this woman is befitting of someone that can be with me, not just the one that he slept with and he killed. So this is how you keep a high value man. By constantly improving yourself, adding value to yourself that is relevant to the man. Because the man has a lot of options. He has a lot of options. So why will he choose you? Unless you have something that he cannot offer himself, a type of value. And these values are unique. You need to study. You need to study him, study his values, study what is important to him. Plus other values that you've added to yourself that makes you both outwardly relevant and inwardly relevant. With time, just like the king from my story, your man might just realize he can't imagine life without you. That's how you captivate, enchant, and ultimately win him. Yes, the risks are high, but the rewards, they are well worth every bit of every effort that you put in. Okay, that's our quest for today. Please subscribe, like, and share. Someone out there needs to hear this message. Maybe someone like you. Let's spread strength and clarity to those navigating this journey. We'll talk more in future episodes. Let me know your thoughts on this. Thanks for listening and take care.